Okay, folks, it's been approximately a month since we've checked on the bees. If you don't remember what happened in that last video, I'll post a link for it so you can see. But it's been a minute since we've been down here. I left in such a hurry I didn't even put the rocks back on the lids, but the lids have been on there, so let's get everything set up. All right, so for today we're going to be at the back of the hive learning my lessons. I knew that, but I kept forgetting it apparently. So the goal for today is to look and see the health of the hive, see how they're doing, see if there's any honey in this upper honey super. I have a queen excluder in here, see what's going on in the lower hives. Want to make sure we have a good functioning queen as we're heading into the fall. Today is September 1st, so we're going to check on them, do a quick look, a little bit of hive activity going in and out. Got my vinyl gloves back on today. Hopefully that'll do good. We got Beyonce. Sorry, we have, wow, it's been so long. Beyonce and Edgar, because he loves sugar water. So let's get our fire started. I'm going to try to do a better job of keeping my fire lit today. So in our smoker, I have pine needles and pine cones. The pine needles burn very good, but they don't burn very long. The pine cones burn well and produce smoke, but sometimes they're hard to keep lit, so hopefully the combination will work well. If I'm forgetting to put some smoke out there, if you guys could help remind me, I'd appreciate it. Little reminders never hurt. Honestly, I don't know what to expect today. Honey supers could be completely full. Upper hive box could be full of honey. I have no idea. Could be no honey. All right, so remember, if you see the smoke going out, remind me. Hi guys, it's me, your friendly beekeeper. Honestly, it feels kind of strange being back in front of the bees. It's been so long. All right. Well, I think we've got our answer. There's no honey on any of these honey supers, I can tell you that. Not one drop. So I'm probably going to take this off, because if they were going to get honey, it would have been by now. No point in having honey super if we're not making honey, right? A few dead bees on here. Some gook. I think that's just propolis though. Alright, let's smoke these guys. They do keep a pretty clean hive. So we have completely drawn out comb with nothing in it. Empty. Alright, this has a little bit of honey in it. Mostly on this side though. That one looks like a fair bit of honey. Okay. Not much there to look at. Some honey, but not a lot of honey, okay? Alright, we got to get into that lower box. I do want to make sure I see some functioning queen. Okay, there we go. Whew. Well, these are glued together. So this looks like bee bread mostly. All these cells are empty. Doesn't look like they're making a new queen at the moment. Interesting how black that is. It wasn't black when we put it in there. We're getting a little bit agitated. Probably won't look too much longer in this hive. So you can see there's quite a lot of bees in that next one, next frame over. I think we're gonna close this back up. Stop messing with them. Easy, bees. Easy. Easy. You know, I'm keeping the smoke going and it still don't seem very smoky. All right. There we go. All right, let's check real quick on Beyonce. Easy there, guy. Don't get squished. All right. No, honey. No, honey. No, honey. Okay. This honey super also empty. Therefore, we'll take it off. So I was correct in my thinking that I probably wouldn't get any honey this year. Probably shouldn't even try to put the honey supers on, but that's okay. Maybe they got the opportunity to build out some comb on there, and that will help them get started quicker next year. All right. So again, Beyonce was our slow starting hive that eventually became a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more productive as the season went on. This is a drawn out empty frame. That's empty. Not sure what's in that one. Beyonce's numbers look better. I'm probably not going to take this hive box off. As many bees are up here. Okay. Kind of calm a little bit. That's nice. unusual for you. Alright, so we have brood up here in the second hive box. We've got a fat lot more bees. So this hive is definitely functioning. The problem is I don't see any honey stores. I am worried I might need to be feeding them. Coming into winter. Yeah, this is very light frame. Not much going on in here. Lots of bees milling around, but not a lot of specific action going on. Alright, they're starting to get a little bit more active. Let's close it up. Sorry. Easy cheesy. Easy. There you go. Okay. So Beyonce's numbers are definitely better than Edgar's numbers. But they both have bees. They don't have hardly any honey stores. So that means I'll have to plan for feeding them for the winter. So I'll probably have to have some type of top feeder. So I'll have to figure that out a little bit. Anybody want to give me some tips and supports? I'm in Northeast Tennessee. I'll take as much feedback as I can get, but definitely have to plan on feeding them for the winter. So hopefully they can survive and then have a good harvest next year. So I'll probably move these honey supers a little bit far away from the hive, so that way the bees can leave and come back to the hive, and then I'll put them up later tonight. So, all right. So not quite what I was hoping to find, but I still think it was a quality hive inspection. Didn't get stung. It's a win. Well, sorry it's been so long since we've done videos. I've been working on other projects that are unrelated to Colston River Retreat. I didn't really want to take time to film. Those projects are starting to get wrapped up, and hopefully get back to start filming. Unfortunately, we do have some rain coming in the forecast, so that limits some of our activities, but I'll try to get some content out there for you guys here in the next week or two. So again, hopefully you're enjoying the videos that we're bringing. I appreciate all the comments and suggestions. Feel free to like and share it. Just as a reminder, I do have a day job, which is actually a night shift job. So that limits my ability. That's part of the reason why I didn't make videos. I had 6 nights in a row that I worked, so hard to, with doing other activities, to invest time in making videos. I'm not a quote-unquote YouTube star. I'm not getting paid to make videos. So I have to invest my time and energy in those things for now. But hey, just think about it. If you keep liking and sharing it, and my YouTube empire grows to be massive, I could have to work less shifts and we could make more videos. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm happy to work and do this as a side. Educational, fun, entertaining. So, you all have a blessed day.